Fucking OBS, man. I swear to fucking God. Respect to everybody who still stayed in chat. But what is it gonna work or is it gonna go down again, dude? The fucking shit, man. Thank you to everybody that remained. I don't know why. Because my internet was working perfectly well. Just the OBS started losing its shit. I have maximum battery on my fucking MacBook, so it's not a hardware issue. It's not a skill issue because I'm the most skilled streamer of all time. Fucking shit. And I lost the hype train. I lost everything. Great. Fucking love it. I love OBS. Oh my God, it's open source. Oh my God, it's so good. Man, fucking... Microsoft, can you please buy this and make it better? I'm kidding. But no, apologies, chat. I don't know what happened. Anyways, Andrew Tate raid. It is very difficult to do this job, okay? It is the most difficult job in the world. You gotta like hyper-focus your brain, and then all of a sudden you lose connection, and you lose connection to your own thoughts. Police launch fresh raid on Andrew Tate's home in Romania. Chad Romanian law versus simp Andrew Tate, human trafficker. Let's see what's happening.
Sex with and trafficking in underage persons. They also include money laundering and attempting to influence witnesses.
Holy shit, they added sex with and trafficking underage persons. The beautiful boy who built half of his right-wing aspect of his career on talking about the protection against evil pedophile cabals has a charge for being an evil pedophile cabal. I mean, and are you really surprised? I am not.
Laundering and attempting to influence witnesses. Now, Andrew Tate has previously denied, along with his brother, earlier charges, including human trafficking. Let's speak to our Central Europe correspondent.
You know, Andrew Tate sitting down and being like, man, it can't get worse than human trafficking charges. Romania enters chat. What about underage human trafficking charges? Thank you very much. Oh, Lord.
Nick Thorpe. Nick, what is the very latest that the Romanian authorities are telling us?
Yes, well, we have this statement, as you say, from the main prosecution, the Special Prosecution Service, that they carried out these raids. They did not actually name Andrew Tate or his brother Tristan in that press release, but we understand from Romanian sources that this is those were the targets of those raids. And what is the new development, really, is the mentioning of other charges of sex with a minor, trafficking with a minor, attempts to perhaps influence witnesses in the already existing charges. So these are all new developments specifically.
We're incredibly shocked, right, Chad? We are incredibly shocked about this recent development of yet another right-winger being accused of pedophilia. It is not usually how it goes. It is extremely rare to see right-wing people who made half of their career talking about pedophilia, talking about boys' penises being cut off, etc., to later on be identified or charged with pedophilia. In this case, even worse than pedophilia, the sexual trafficking of minors. Okay.
Particularly on the Romanian charges. The British
like unironically, my girlfriend's grandpa always said, you know, I had enemies, but I outlived them all. In the case of the wider socialist movement, but I'll be talking about myself right here, just give it enough time, and everybody who ever disliked Yugopnik will turn out to be a pedophile. Literally, all my enemies are pedophiles. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now with the straightest of faces. I know you can't see much beneath the hat and the mask. The reason I'm still wearing the hat and the mask is because it was a part of the task force that actually arrested Andrew Tate. They called me up. They were like, I know you guys didn't like each other, and whenever somebody doesn't like you, Yugopnik, we always investigate them because 100% of the time, up until now, they were pedophiles, okay? Anybody in chat give me shit, we call them pedophiles, okay? Anybody ever give Yugopnik any shit? Pedophiles. Everybody who doesn't like me, pedophiles. That one kid that gave me a wedgie when I was a kid in high school turned into a pedophile. Everybody who has ever wronged me, pedophile, okay? But no, jokes aside, every single conservative is a pedophile. Every single right-wing influencer is a pedophile. Everybody who continuously talks about child penises and marauding groomer gangs is a pedophile, okay?
Also want to speak particularly on those were the targets of those raids. And what is the new development really is the mentioning of other charges of sex with a minor, trafficking with a minor, attempts to perhaps influence witnesses in the already existing charges. So these are all new developments specifically on the Romanian charges. The British police also want to speak to Andrew Tate. They've asked for his transfer from Romania, but they've also accepted that the Romanian charges will be dealt with, any legal proceedings in Romania, which are completely separate and unrelated to any charges.
I love how my favorite thing about this whole thing is how it's pissing on stereotypes, you know, like, oh, in the West they take like the law much more seriously than they do in those developing countries, etc., etc. Meanwhile, this guy has evaded prosecution in the UK for fucking years, okay? And in Romania, something is actually happening. Will he eventually probably get away with it? He's a very rich man, so the chances are relatively high. But at least he's being at least the Matrix is dragging him, and I am very much so here to see it. But I can't wait. I can't wait for his eternal mega fans, the climbers of the small Mount Everest, which is Andrew Tate's cock, to somehow defend their great overlord, the preacher of perfect masculinity and the defender of children when it comes to his child predator charges, you know? That moment when the Matrix comes for you for saying that certain people are pedophiles and certain groups are pedophiles, and the Matrix calls you a pedophile. It is incredibly uncanny. Thank you, Estano, for the sub with Prime, my beautiful child soldier. Welcome to the community. And thank you, Godic Killer, for the fucking 5th month, baby. Thank you very much.
Or any
big man, yeah. Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor
going on in the United Kingdom.
This, of course, has been a long-running saga in Romania. They were first detained in 2022, but at the moment they were released from house arrest, but they're not allowed to leave the country, are they?
That's right, yes. They were first arrested at the end of December 2022, so this is really a long-running case now. Initially, they were detained in prison. That was softened to house arrest in August 2023, so just exactly a year ago. They were released from house arrest, but not allowed to leave the country. Their lawyers have been fighting for the right for them to, travel again freely, and the brothers have insisted on their innocence throughout all of this. They say these are trumped-up charges against them, and they say that they are sure that they will be cleared eventually.
Yeah, trumped up charges. They had more than enough on these guys. There's no reason for the Romanian judiciary to also add the beautiful and incredible charge of trafficking a minor, which just brings, and actually having sex with a minor additionally, which brings so much more attention that the Romanians, I feel like at this point, are kind of tired of.
The Romanian prosecutors, from their point, continue to press charge.
I saw someone earlier claim that all trans people are pedophiles and was found out to be one. Yeah, it's always just all the bigots, all the fucked up temporarily disadvantaged billionaire LARPers, all the people who negatively obsess about trans people, etc., etc. Just wait, just give it a few weeks or a few months. They all turn out to be pedophiles. I will write that on my tombstone, okay? If I die tomorrow, chat, I want you to somehow get in touch with my family, because none of them watch these streams. I'm kidding, sometimes. And I want, the thing that says that is written on my tombstone, all my enemies were pedophiles. I want that right there, okay? Okay?
As we're seeing now with these new charges today.
Yeah, and we know this has only broken in the last hour or so. Has there been any comment from the Tate brothers or their representatives?
Not yet. No, the Tate brothers' lawyers have been keen all along this to, maintain contact with the media and with the Romanian authorities. They say that Andrew and Tristan are cooperating closely with the legal authorities and are sure of that they will eventually be proved innocent in this case.
Nick Thorpe with the very latest. Thank you.
I love that moment when I have 50 charges against me for insane manipulation, exploitation of women, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it can't get worse than this." And then they're like, "Oh no, you also trafficked and had sex with kids." Very funny little moment when that happens. It's a very funny little moment. Jesus Christ. Police raided.
Now let's bring you an update on our...
The cops probably know his house inside out at this point. Like, this is what happens when you want to be a fucking gangsta wannabe, dude. You're a streamer, my boy, okay? You're a fucking streamer.
Da.
Not even a good one.
20, probă.
Is there second apartment? Okay. So still in Romania, yeah. Look at how many cameras little cuckboy has. Ah, the cop's second apartment. Okay, yeah, it's their second apartment. Oh. Look, Chad, this is the Matrix coming to get him. Oh, I love it when the Matrix hates me for being a pedophile. Oh, Lord. Andrew Tate, right? Come on, give me something new.
Hello, good morning. Police have raided Andrew Tate's home in Romania as new allegations emerge involving...
He started this by disrespecting Romanian government. He painted them as corrupt and that they'll allow him to do any criminal act in Romania. Yeah, that's why it's extra funny. He had those very long clips when he's like, Romania is the shit because if anybody tries to arrest me for anything that I want to do, I just pull out a big wad of cash and they just leave, okay? I'm the king in this country. Everybody's fucking poor. Everybody's a peasant. Everybody is corrupt. I can do whatever the fuck I want up in this bitch. Proceeds to be dragged through court for 3 years. Somebody actually has the clip. That would be lovely. Somebody has the video where, like, Andrew Tate is talking about... Romania. But now they're all going to be, like, up to date. But if anybody has the clip where he's... I think he's like naked, waist up, and he's walking around talking about what would happen if he ever got arrested. That would be incredible.
The Western world's full of pussies.
Wait, maybe it's here. No, it's not here.
This many times. My house at 8 p.m.
Yeah, he's smoking a big stoogie, and he's pacing the room, talking about how they wouldn't be able to do absolutely anything. What also pisses me off about this shit is that I would give a limb to live in a beautiful place like Romania, and this idiot goes around disrespecting their country. Yeah, it's an eternal classic of there's beautiful, amazing people that come and live here, but when it's rich fucks, it's always with a little bit of an agenda. There's a bit of an agenda. There's a bit of him talking about having sex with an 18-year-old woman. Yeah.
Minors. Well, Sky's Sabah Chowdhury has more for us. Sabah, what can you tell us?
Well, dozens of masked officers from Romania's anti-organised crime agency have raided Andrew Tate's home this morning. They say that they have searched 4 homes, and this is in an
agenda. This is the great agenda against Andrew Tate. They want to gender him.
Around
the Matrix agenda.
Arrest investigating allegations of human trafficking, the trafficking of minors, sexual intercourse with a minor, influencing statements, and money laundering. Now, responding to these claims, Tate's spokesperson, Matei Petrescu, has said, although the charges in the search warrant are not yet fully clarified, they include suspicions of human trafficking and money laundering, adding that his legal team have been present the entire time. But what's interesting, and this must be stressed, is that Tate's spokesperson did not address the allegation specifically involving minors. Now, the 37-year-old former kickboxer is already on trial for human trafficking, for rape, and for forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women.
The most popular man in the manosphere right now, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs. A suspected pedophile, a proven human trafficker, a proven criminal that ran a multi-level marketing scheme, a pyramid, a boxer fail son, is the biggest influence on the disenfranchised male youth. You gotta love the state of the world, man. Thank you, Romka, for 100 bits. Hello, Bilat. I see we are starting off strong today. Yeah, the chatters gave me this. Come on, chatters. Give me a link to the fucking video where he's pacing up and down, talking about how he can do anything in Romania because with money in Romania, you're a fucking king, and he's a fucking king, okay? Because now Googling it is fucking impossible because everything is related to the actual arrests and so on. Anyway, until we get updates on this story, let's go down to our playlist, sir. Let's go down on our playlist, sir. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with pretending to care about what is happening at the DNC. Let us start with former President Obama highlights second night of DNC. Obama, hello, Obama has back, and Obama has something to tell you. I know how to get elected and then do nothing to change almost anything, okay? Obama, let's see how you address the DNC, how you address the American public. How much swagger do you have? Let's talk about, as we all know, Indian supremacist Obama. Remember that when we read the insane Black MAGA thread on that website that is saying that actually America is ruled by Indians. And Obama is Indian, and he took over the country so that he can screw over conservative black people. That was absolutely legendary.
The second day at the Democratic National Convention, a full evening of speakers wrapped up just minutes ago with former President and First Lady Barack and Michelle Obama in their hometown of Chicago. The past White House residents facing an energetic crowd and pitching to a hopeful future and unity.
So no matter how good we feel tonight or tomorrow or the next day, this is going to be an uphill battle. So folks, we cannot be our own worst enemies.
That sense of mutual respect has to be part of our message. Our politics have become so polarized these days that all of us across the political spectrum seem so quick to assume the worst in others, unless they agree with us on every single issue. If we want to win over those who aren't yet ready to support our candidates, we need to listen to their concerns.